Welcome to Read in Minutes. Here's a short summary of the book, The Tipping Point: How Little Things Can Make a Big Difference by Malcolm Gladwell. If you enjoy it, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get started. The Tipping Point: How Little Things Can Make a Big Difference by Malcolm Gladwell explores the phenomenon of how small actions or events can trigger a significant and sometimes explosive impact on a broader scale. The central thesis of the book revolves around the idea that certain key factors can lead to a tipping point, the moment when an idea, trend, or social behavior crosses a threshold, tips, and spreads like wildfire. Gladwell begins by introducing the concept of the tipping point, using examples from various domains such as crime rates, fashion trends, and disease outbreaks. He argues that for a tipping point to occur, three key agents of change are typically involved: the law of the few, the stickiness factor, and the power of context. The law of the few posits that a small number of people play a critical role in spreading an idea or trend. Gladwell categorizes these influential individuals into three types: connectors, mavens, and salesmen. Connectors are people who have an extraordinary knack for making friends and acquaintances across different social circles. They act as social hubs, linking disparate groups together. Mavens are information specialists who accumulate knowledge and are keen to share it with others. They are driven by a desire to help and educate. Salesmen are charismatic persuaders who possess the skills to convince others to embrace a new idea or product. The stickiness factor refers to the specific content of a message that makes it memorable and compelling. Gladwell explains that for an idea to stick, it must be presented in a way that resonates with people and compels them to take action. He cites examples from children's television shows like Sesame Street and Blue's Clues, which effectively engage young audiences through repetition, storytelling, and interactive elements. The power of context emphasizes the influence of environmental and situational factors on human behavior. Gladwell argues that people's actions are often shaped by their surroundings and that small changes in context can lead to significant shifts in behavior. He illustrates this with the broken windows theory, which suggests that visible signs of disorder, such as broken windows or graffiti, can encourage further crime and antisocial behavior. By addressing these minor issues, a community can create a tipping point that leads to a dramatic reduction in crime. Throughout the book, Gladwell provides numerous case studies and examples to support his arguments. One notable example is the sudden rise in popularity of the Hush Puppies shoe brand in the mid-1990s. The brand, which had been on the brink of extinction, experienced a resurgence when a handful of fashion-forward individuals in downtown Manhattan began wearing them. This small group of trendsetters created a tipping point that led to a nationwide craze for Hush Puppies. Another compelling case study is the dramatic drop in crime rates in New York City during the 1990s. Gladwell attributes this decline to a series of small, strategic interventions based on the principles of the power of context. Measures such as cracking down on fare evasion in the subway system and cleaning up graffiti contributed to an overall improvement in the city's atmosphere, leading to a tipping point that resulted in lower crime rates. Gladwell also explores the spread of diseases, using the example of the syphilis epidemic in Baltimore in the 1990s. He demonstrates how a few key individuals, referred to as superspreaders, played a disproportionate role in transmitting the disease. By identifying and targeting these individuals, public health officials could more effectively control the outbreak, illustrating the law of the few in action. The book delves into the concept of social epidemics, drawing parallels between the spread of diseases and the dissemination of ideas. Gladwell discusses how products, behaviors, and messages can spread rapidly through populations once they reach a tipping point. He emphasizes the importance of understanding the factors that contribute to these tipping points in order to harness their power for positive change. In the final chapters, Gladwell addresses the implications of his theories for individuals and organizations. He suggests that by identifying and leveraging the right connectors, mavens, and salesmen, and by creating messages with stickiness and optimizing the context, one can engineer tipping points to achieve desired outcomes. Whether in marketing, public health, education, or any other field, understanding the dynamics of tipping points can lead to more effective strategies for change. The Tipping Point is written in a clear and engaging style, making complex concepts accessible to a broad audience. Gladwell's use of storytelling and real-world examples brings the theories to life, demonstrating how small changes can lead to significant transformations. The book has had a profound impact on the fields of marketing, sociology, and psychology, and continues to be a valuable resource for anyone interested in understanding the mechanisms of change in society. In conclusion, The Tipping Point: How Little Things Can Make a Big Difference by Malcolm Gladwell offers a compelling exploration of the factors that contribute to tipping points and how small, seemingly insignificant actions can lead to major shifts in behavior and societal trends. By examining the roles of influential individuals, the stickiness of messages, and the power of context, Gladwell provides a framework for understanding and leveraging the dynamics of change. The book's insights are applicable to a wide range of fields and continue to inspire readers to think differently about how change happens.